Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game, Chris Sale.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And delivers outside. That's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next, Austin Martin. That one catches the corner for a strike. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The 0-1.
ball.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One out, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is even, 2-2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Just missed. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with one gone. At the plate, Matt Wallner. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw, save. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Martin over at second, one down. Next pitch is outside. swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Trevor Larnach. Outside low. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Hike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. And that misses. Ball 1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Ball.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
0-1.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Drake Baldwin. And a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
Sale back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Luke Keeschel in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Missed with a changeup, and the count now 2-0. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Royce Lewis, the next to hit, takes outside. Slice down the right side. And that's in for a strike. Chopped left side. And that chance handled. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. This to third. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Pablo Lopez will deliver.
Ball.
On the ground to the left, Lewis. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Marcel.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
One.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here, but they're on top 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Check swing, called strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Lee getting to start at shortstop, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. One down, base is empty, and that's down and away. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Cut on and lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here's Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. Back at Truist Park. Now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
Down low.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One away. Here's the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Wallner on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
For the Braves, left fielder, Jerickson.
So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jerickson Profar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In for a strike. 0-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Matt Olson. Swing and a tapper. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Austin Martin. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sale ready. That misses. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Backed off the plate that time.
Full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Sale delivers. On the ground, right side. Albies throws to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. His first at bat was a strikeout. And ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Yeah, the batter now, Trevor Larnach. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Slider misses outside. Wallner, the runner at second with 1 away. And a count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Line drive. Gets down. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch misses.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one finds the zone. 3-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So, man aboard, Ozzie Albies digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up. And that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone because as a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses. 2-0. On a line out towards center. He's got it. 2 down. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two outs. Foul ball there. And that one is downstairs. And a count 1-2. Inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So first and second with 2 outs. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Left field way back there. That's back. And forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Alvarez takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Bounced up the middle. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Sale back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And Sale deals. Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The Braves leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now that's first baseman, Jose Miranda.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
High in the air, out to right. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Braves 5 and the Twins nothing.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Taj Bradley.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Profar now, 1 for 2. Just off the outside edge. Yeah, that's ball 1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Here is Matt Olson. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Acuna in the box again, takes a strike.
No balls. 1 strike. One.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. And the Braves go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back at Truist Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
No strikes.
And a strike in there. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Nabs it. One down.
Now batting, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Now here is Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 in this one. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, foul off first. Olsen sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Austin Martin.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. Inside, just missed. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, and here is Matt Wallner. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Way out front for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And he chases that one. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 5 and the Twins nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Bradley, in his second season, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. That misses the zone. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Topa warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Adams also getting ready. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. 3-1 now. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Harris stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lee fires over to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated?
Ball.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
In the dirt, 2-2. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
And that one is lifted in the air. Profar right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one is off the wall. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Kinley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
That one down the line. Throw on to Olsen, and there are 2 outs. Here's Royce Lewis. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at second. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
and that's
1
ball
strike.
1.
Ball 2. 2 balls. 1 strike.
This one in the air right field. Acuna after it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Braves 6, and the Twins nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ha-Sung Kim. The shortstop takes the ball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So digging in, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Line drive, and no one can get there.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Back to the top of the order. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 1 for 3. Profar gets a piece there. Alvarez leads off first with one away. And that's
1-1.
outside. Ripped on a line. Buxton puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Ball one there.
One
The
ball, one
Braves
strike.
up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That
No,
one
that's
missed.
down.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Martin has it sized up. Brings it in. That is the inning. Braves strand one. They lead it, though, 6-0. We go to the eighth, and now the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda.
Kinley back to work. That one off the bad part of the bat, and just a lazy fly ball. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Brooks Lee. And there's the strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the
2-2.
zone. 2-2. In the air, right side of the infield. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Byron Buxton now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. In the dirt. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fastball for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Baldwin,
That's a
the
ball.
next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls. No strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty.
Hee-haw!
Three-two now. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That's a little bit low.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Baldwin leads off second with one gone in the inning. To the right side. And Albies is retired.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris.
Michael Harris the second will hit next. And that's through there for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Runner from third comes across, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So 2 down. Here's Marcelo Zuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's an 8-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taj Bradley out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
On the mound now for the Twins, Justin Topa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Alvarez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Two on, 2 outs. That's down and in. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Genesis Cabrera warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Adams, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a good eye there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Ozuna around third. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 4 with a double. There's the strike. there's a foul ball. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Twins nothing. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Martin. Kinley, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Yeah, there's the strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And that's too high.
2-2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris after it. And it's caught for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Sets him down looking, and they're down to their last out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Larnach. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.